Okay, recently, a video was posted of a classroom hosting... frick. I guess I'm doing it down here now. Hosting a voluntary segment of a zookeeper bringing in a python for the little kiddies to watch eat a rabbit, to show the kids how a snake eats. Okay, this sounds fine and dandy. But not surprisingly, when it was showed on the internet, all the soccer moms in the world got pissed off. Okay, let me explain what happened in greater detail. The zookeeper came, told all the kids that they can stay after school. It was voluntary. They didn't have to do it, but a lot of them did anyway, to see a python eat a live animal. Okay? Now, the video is posted all over YouTube. All you have to do is like python eats rabbit in classroom or something like that. But, it's ridiculous. I mean, I have no problem. I watched the video. I wasn't squeamish. I wasn't anything because I know what a python does to eat animals. But a lot of people, they went frickin' berserk. You know, there's soldiers dying in Iraq, but oh, we got to take this off the air because it's a python eating a rabbit. And guess who got over that video's case? That's right, your friendly neighborhood Tomatalk. I mean, everyone's saying, oh, it's child abuse. Oh, those kids shouldn't have seen that. Well, they were there on their own power. They could have left any time they want. They didn't even have to friggin' show up. And all the animal rights activists got on their high horse and said it was animal abuse. Oh, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't feed a python a rabbit. That's inhumane. No, it's not. It's exactly what would happen in nature. And plus, people are like, oh, that's sad. The zoo trainer is holding the rabbit in front of the python and teasing it by waving it back and forth. It's not teasing. He's waving the rabbit back and forth so that the snake will pay attention to the rabbit and not bite the zoo trainer. It's a very common practice. Fan of doom. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. And plus, people are like, what? If you try to explain to a Tomatalker or a PETA person that it was exactly as it would happen in nature, they'll be like, no, it was in a closed setting. It didn't happen in nature. It didn't happen in nature because there was people all around him and the rabbit was held down. You're celebrating a public act of animals being killed. Well, guess what? Every time you sit down to dinner and eat your steak, you're doing the exact same thing. You're celebrating a public event in which the animal was killed. It's a hypocrite. It's hypocritical to say that the snake eating the rabbit was wrong, but eating the steak is not. I don't lie to myself. I eat meat. I know that animals die, so I can eat meat. And this soccer mom came on the air of the news the other day and said, oh, it's a complete travesty. My child came home and he was shocked and distraught and depressed because they killed Roger Rabbit. Okay, she didn't exactly say that, but she said something to the effect that the child came home distraught and depressed that the animal was killed, and that the soccer mom got on her high horse and said, it's a complete travesty. How could they do this to the kids? Dumbass, you let your kid... What, is this going to be a rant about soccer moms now? No. You let your kid go to the friggin' event in the first place. You know, there might have been a clue that they were going to feed a live animal to the python when they said, you know, you can come in here after school to see a python eat something that moves. But no, she was an idiot and let little Timmy go to the thing. Hey, Winston, what do you think about Tomatalk? You think they suck? You think they're a bunch of idiots? I'll take that as a yes. Bye-bye, Winston. That's Winston's 2 cents. But I don't think that it was the fact that the python was eating the rabbit that upset people the most. No, you get this. The reason why people were so upset, because it was a Christian school. That's right, a Christian school, a Christian school. Like if it was in any ordinary school that had a class the exact same thing, nobody would have gave two craps about it. But because it was a Christian school, God doesn't want that. No, you can't have that. It's against the Bible. Okay, I'm going to read you some comments that I found on Tomatalk about this same video. And I want you to laugh hysterically every time I read them, okay? Here we go. Okay, here we go. Oh my God, that's terrible! That makes me so angry to see someone do to the innocent rabbit. That's not at all related to the food chain, not at all. What really makes me hurt watching that video is that I have a rabbit. As a pet, I love her so much. How could someone be so heartless, I could see someone feeding baby nice to a snake, but a baby rabbit? I couldn't watch the whole video. I hope they're facing charges. First of all, why do people like rabbits so much? I mean, they're cute and cuddly, but they're nothing but pests. They eat all your crops, they crap everywhere, and then they overproduce like mad. And is it really so heartless to feed the poor snake? I mean, the snake's an animal too. They're looking at the snake like it's bad, like it's a bad person. One guy on Tomatalk actually had the sense to say this. This is absolutely stupid. I don't see anyone getting outraged when a lion eats an antelope. It's freaking natural order. So what if a man feeds a rabbit to a snake? It eats meat to survive. I don't see anyone pressing charges to someone who eats hamburger for lunch or steak even. Really, you should think before you speak on the outrageousness of this person's doing. Someone give that man a medal because he is the smartest person on this forum. These people really need to shut up because animals get eaten every day. Look at your front lawn. Every time you go out your front lawn, a spider is on a blade of grass eating a fly. I don't see anyone getting upset about that. I mean, seriously, what's so wrong? What is so flabbergastedly wrong about a guy feeding a rabbit to a snake? Oh, it was a baby rabbit. Well, better in the classroom than in the wild where it would have been ripped apart by big creatures. I used to own a rabbit. His name was Patches because he had patches over both eyes. He was cute as a button. I mean, I love rabbits, but let's face it, they're nothing but pests. All they do is eat grass, crap everywhere, mate like crazy, and reproduce like no other. Just one more comment. This one's on YouTube. Get this. Okay, let's see. Okay. Animals have the right to live as well. Animals don't have rights. They don't even have souls. Sure, I love eating burgers and steaks, but I don't think twice about how it was killed. Where is this school? This person calls himself a teacher? Put him in a cage with a wild chip. This fucker will have his day. Karma's a bitch. I hope he loses his job and gets crapped on. Okay, all I have to say to that is, it's no big deal. I mean, honestly, here's how far it's going. I saw a video of a guy feeding a live mouse to his pet piranha. The piranha ripped this little peckerhead in like half. And everyone's like, how could you? That mouse could have a life! You rotten hay! It's like, it's just a frickin' mouse. Come on. Mice are pests. They crap everywhere. They eat everything. They make the whole house smell like crap. Okay, tune in for part 4 when I talk about the infamous YouTube anime lover, anime flagger war.